Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This is gonna be my first ever upload here and it is about giving a brief introduction regarding logarithms, which is a topic taught in high school as well as many college courses. But before I begin, I would like to recall a topic which you might have learned earlier and it is exponents. Exponents tell us how many times do we have to use a number in a multiplication. Confused? Let us check a basic mathematical statement to understand it better. 3 raised to the power 2 equals 9. Here, the 3 is the base number which is to be multiplied x number of times, and the 2 is the exponent, or we can say power, meaning how many times the 3 is to be multiplied. Since in our case we are going to multiply it 2 times because the power is 3, it will give us 3 into 3 equals 9. Now, let us look into another example. 2 raised to the power 4 equals 16, meaning we need to multiply 2 4 times to get the value 16. So 2 into 2 equals 4, 4 into 2 equals 8, and finally 8 into 2 equals 16, which is the final value. Now let us come back to our main topic, which is logarithms. Logarithms tell us how many times do we have to use a number to get another number as a result. In simple terms, we use logarithms to find the exponents. Here's an example to help you understand this better. The question says that how many 4s do we need to multiply in order to get 256? Or basically, 4 raised to the power of what would give us the answer 256. The answer is 4 times. 4 into 4 equals 16, 16 into 4 equals 64, and 64 into 4 equals 256, which is our answer. We can also write this as 4 raised to the power 4 equals 256. But well, that was in an exponent form. How do we write it in the proper format? Let us take the previous calculation as an example. The 4 here is a base number which needs to be multiplied x number of times to get the final value 256. So we will start making the format by firstly writing log, and then below it we will write the base number. Then in round brackets we write the final value which we are supposed to achieve, which in our case is 256. Next we add an equals to sign, and after that we calculate the number of times we used 4 to get the value 256, which is in our case 4. So we write it here. This gives us a proper format for writing a log of 256 with a base of 4. Let us see two example questions to practice what we learned. Firstly, what is the log of 125 with the base of 5? Meaning how many times do we have to multiply 5 to get 125? So, if we multiply 5 3 times, then we get the value 25, since 5 into 5 equals 25 and 25 into 5 equals 125. So, we will write this as the log of 125 with the base of 5, which is equals to 3. Another question, what is the log of 32 with base 2? It is 5 times, since 2 into 2 equals 4, 4 into 2 equals 8, and 8 into 2 equals 16, and then finally 16 into 2 equals 32. So we will write this as the log of 32 with base 2 equals 5. Moving on to the next topic, which is converting the formats. Let us try converting an exponent-based statement to a logarithm-based statement. But before we begin, I would like to recall two things with the help of a statement given below. Here, the 3 is our exponent and the 2 is our base. So now, we are given with a statement saying 4 raised to the power of 3 is equals to 64. How can we convert this into a logarithmic statement? Firstly, we will write log, and after that, move our base, which in our case is 4, to the below of the log. Next, we will write the final value or the number we are trying to get through the multiplication in the circular brackets. Now we will add an equals to sign and finally move our exponent, which in our case is 3, after the equals to sign. Now let us try to convert a logarithmic statement to an exponent statement. We are given a statement stating that the log of 125 with base 5 equals 3. So firstly, we will write the base, which in our case is 5. Next, we will write the value after the equals to sign, which in our case is 3, as an exponent to 5. And finally, after an equals to sign, we will write the number we wanted to get, which in our case is 125. Now, let us understand two important concepts. Firstly, common logarithms with a base of 10. Suppose we are given with a logarithm based statement like this. Did you notice anything strange here? A base number is missing. So we don't know which number we have to use for the multiplication. That would give us the answer 10,000. So to solve this issue, we use a common base which is 10. Engineers use this base number frequently when the actual one is missing, and by default, the log button on the calculator has its base value of 10. The next topic I would like to discuss is natural logarithms with base e. So in this case, when our base number is missing, we use the Euler's number or e having the value 2.71828. Mathematicians use this value the most, and the ln button on our calculators have the 2.71828 value by default. This brings us to the end of this video. It was meant to give a brief insight about logarithms, and I hope that it was enough to at least clear your concepts a little bit. Soon I will be releasing a next video, which will be about the various rules regarding logarithms. But till then, I thank you for watching this video.